Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to the Black Hearted Oracle. Now, before we get started, I'd like to pay homage and reverence to Mother Sustainer, Father Creator, and of course, my beautiful ancestors. Now, what you see laid before you is a reading that I was guided to do for you guys, and it is called the Energy Checkup. And, well, okay, let's get started. The opening guidance for your message is Feminine, number 13. And it says, the world is bereft of feminine consciousness. To bring Mother Earth back into balance, we must bring back our awareness of her. Language is a barrier between us, but woman has always communed with woman in an unspoken language. Her roots are intertwined with the essence of Mother Earth, for she too is feminine. Woman is the keeper of the planet and must not let her energy be uprooted by the male systems within man and woman. We are all in need of world harmony. Mother Earth has been misunderstood, but she is the universal link. She is the womb for all that lives. Feminine consciousness is the energy that embodies the wisdom you need at this time. And Scorpios, keep that especially in mind, because in the tarot, your card is a death card, which is represented by the number 13. And as you can see, the feminine energies of the power deck is also 13. Now, your cards that you received were Candy Cane Angel, it's time for a treat. Take time to breathe out. Sorry, let me see if I can adjust this light a little better. Okay. Take time to breathe out. Is that in? Oh, no, you can't see that one. Okay, sorry. Take time to breathe out. Decimating Moon. And you have the Door to Spirit in reverse. You have the Door to Value in reverse. You have Storm Warning, the Selkie and her skin, reclaiming your authenticity. You have Crane Baggage, Sacred Ocean Medicine, Clutter, Declutter, and Choice. And then you have Facade to finish off. Now, the Candy Cane Angel, it says, it is time for some little luxuries that will reconnect you with your self-love and self-worth. She too holds back from giving to herself. She is such an earnest, industrious little angel. It is time for some fun. You feel guilty about giving yourself pleasure. It is definitely time to have a treat. To give yourself the thing you have been putting off until you have worked hard enough or saved enough money or done without long enough. You truly deserve some pleasure. Do not allow denying yourself to become a habitual habit. Whatever form you have been denying yourself, do not rationalize or talk yourself out of it any longer. Go and have some fun, some delight, some tasty treat, whether in the form of food, clothing, luxury, or experiences. So, Scorpio, it seems that you have been denying yourself the very thing that your soul is requiring. And what that is doing is creating a void between you and your higher self. So, let me find out. Why is the Candy Cane Angel here for Scorpios? Why is the Candy Cane Angel here for Scorpios? Strength. Do you care to elaborate? Okay. You have Strength and the 8 of Fire. And this is great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. And it says events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening all at once. So, Scorpio, could it be that maybe because you seem to be bogged down with the many myriads of things that are happening in your life, that you don't feel like you have time to really indulge. A little further elaboration on the strength of the Eight of Fire, please. The Sun. Yeah. So it's saying that you definitely need to take some time. You know, you have to get the message. Your intuition, your higher self, your guides, they're all speaking to you and telling you that it is time for you to take time for yourself. You know, and when you do this, you'll be able to get some brilliant ideas that lead to success. And once you start treating yourself as the Empress that you are, you'll also gain confidence. Why is take time to breathe out here, the disseminating moon for Scorpios? Great sadness. Take time to heal. Need to forgive yourself and others. Yeah. So it's really a time for you to start doing some healing, start working on breathing exercises, start thinking about meditating, you know, and going within. It says stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Because that is a great way to get over heartache, is when you get out of the energies of just thinking of the person who has done you wrong, and you allow that to go as though you would breathe out, you know, and then you assert your confidence, you know, and you get back and center yourself within your creative powers. Why is this door to spirit and closed, upside down for Scorpio? Sorry. Why is the door to spirit not accessible for Scorpios right now? Yeah, because there's been so many sneaky things that's been going on. And what it seems like has been happening is that you haven't been listening to your intuition. You haven't been listening to your intuition, so you've been closed off to the messages that your higher self and the divine has been trying to reach to you, because there's been plans that need revision, more going on that meets the eye, and it's been very poor timing. And Spirit is calling for you to go back into self-care. All right, okay. Yeah. Go back into self-care so you can find the balance that's necessary. It is time for you to fill your own cup. Why is the door to value in the reverse or not accessible? Because you haven't been following your passions. Would you care to elaborate? Yeah. It's either that you haven't been following your true passions, or there's someone in your life that only offers passion, but you're not happy with that. You're feeling very unsatisfied and discontent with that. And it's time for you to cut that out in order so that you can see your true value. The storm warning card speaks of, like, this is before the storms happen. So this is like when you're getting the inclination that problems are about to arise, but you can either fall into those energies and create a bigger storm, or you can ride out the storm. And the advice with this card is that you ride it out. Why is the storm warning here for Scorpios? Why is storm warning here for Scorpios? Why is the storm warning here for Scorpios? Why is storm warning here? Okay. Well, with this card, it normally speaks of holding on way too tightly, you know, and being too frivolous. But what I would like to say is that you're holding on to something that you need to let go of. Would you care to elaborate? Thank you. Seven of Fire. A little more, please. Okay. It says, defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. Yeah. So that's exactly what it's saying. It's like, what exactly are you holding on to? You know what I mean? Because this Ace of Cups fell out sideways, which I don't normally read reversals, so I'm not going to start now in this deck when I'm clarifying. But, so it's like, stand your ground. You know? You have to choose your battles wisely. Just like this Storm card warning is saying, is like, if somebody is trying to get you into some kind of argument, some kind of gossip, some kind of mix-up, don't do it. Focus on your self-love. You know, treat yourself. Self-care is what is most definitely needed for you right now. Why is Silky in her skin here? Reclaiming your authenticity for Scorpio. Anything else? So you have Two of Air. So you're unable to make a decision. And it's about this opportunity. You have opportunities. And one is either to, you know, deal with the self-love that's needed. Because that's the Queen of Water. You know, she's the one who makes sure that her cup is full. What is the other pentacle? What is the other pentacle that Scorpios are unable to decide over? What is this other pentacle that Scorpios are unable? Exactly. See, there's a lot of two energies here for you, Scorpio. And this is a decision between lovers. What is the outcome of this? Of Scorpios reclaiming. Yeah. So it seems like you're going to go with the lover, Scorpio, but what's going to happen is that, you know, you're going to be with someone who is like a devilish emperor. You know, this person is someone who is very much caught up in their ego, who is very misogynistic, male chauvinistic, and it seems like that's what you're going to go with. Unfortunately. What is this baggage that Scorpios will be dealing with? Okay, so the baggage is that you're going to be trying to heal because someone is going to be coming to you with an offer that looks really good. You know, it's going to make you feel real nostalgic and thinking that there is, you know, success here. There's triumph here. And it's going to look like something very stable to you, but there's going to be so much that is unhidden. I mean, that is hidden from you. What is hidden from Scorpios? What is hidden from Scorpios? Yeah. What's hidden is that you're just going to be in a pattern of waiting. You know, and it's going to, this pattern of waiting is just going to keep bringing in somebody who is very aggressive to their means, and what's going to end up happening is that you're going to end up being single and finally choosing the self-love that's needed for you. Why is facade here for Scorpios? Why is facade here for Scorpios? Nine of Water. Yeah. Is Scorpio, it comes right back to this candy cane angel. You know what I mean? It's like you're in something that on the surface level, it looks like it's your wish fulfillment, but it crumbles under any kind of pressure. Would you care to elaborate on this Nine of Cups and facade for Scorpios, please? Thank you. Yeah. See? It's going to be a Ten of burden that leads you to taking a new leap of faith. Yeah. But you're still going to want to work on it because they're going to come with an apology. But that's going to lead to a Tower that's going to have you wanting to rest. And hopefully you can find your power within that, right? And it's either you can find your power to finally make this decision, right? Because you're coming to your own. And it's either that you're going to look for stability and move away from this and gain your Empress energies and wait for your Two of Cups when this world turns, right? Because there's a judgment call that's going to be called here. That's going to lead to your Ten of Earth by following your passion. But if you don't, what's going to happen is you're going to be missing an opportunity because you're discontented and bored. You're going to get the honest truth about this opportunity to move forward to to an unwise decision. And as I said, I don't read reversals in my deck, but this is the King of Air in reverse in the deck. And when the King of Air is reversed, this person is like manipulative. You know what I mean? This person is like the worst. And they're going to give you truth. It's going to lead to you having to go through a rebirth. And this is your card. That's going to keep you stuck in the head trying to find justice and healing through all the confusion and the things not turning out the way that you hoped. Where are your cards? Okay, these are your cards. Okay, Scorpio, before we go, I want to leave you with some closing guidance. And first is number 2, balance. And it says, the structure of your daily spiritual life must be built on a strong foundation in the physical world. Like a pillar of selected shaman stones balanced carefully one on another. Take care of your body through diet and exercise. Express your strength in acts of power and bring greater awareness to the exchange of money. Protect and nourish your family and express your integrity by bringing balance into society and nature. Then you will be prepared in the physical realm for higher spiritual learning. Your being is a spiritual lodge, the foundation of which is rooted in physical manifestation, strong against the storms along the trail of higher consciousness. To take power, make your spirit available. Then take your power and bring your physical and spiritual natures into balance. Lastly, we have self-worth, gossip. It says, trust your ability and self-worth. To hear and understand words is very simple, but speaking words is a great responsibility because words have the power in every syllable. You can hurt and even destroy people with the sound and meanings of words. They are symbols of the sacred ability to create illusions and darkness beyond compare. The parrot repeats your words back to you. Are you listening? Gossip is like the pond that produced the reflection of Narcissus and made him fall in love with himself. Is that why we gossip? Because our reflection is not good enough to be loved? Everything in the universe is a teacher for all who are open to observe and learn. Yet far too many expound on trivial observations without seeing or comprehending the big picture. Though everything is a product of its environment, we humans are blessed with free will, a mind to digest, learn, and act independently, further empowering ourselves and increasing our enlightenment. We are not here to merely parrot, mimic others. Trust your abilities and self-worth and stay true to your own sacred path. Now, Scorpio, I really hope that you could take something from this message. I hope this message found you well. I pray that you find your higher self in the quiet places, and may my aunt hold you in her loving grace. Ashe.